Good morning. Coffee. Morning coffee. What a wonderful thing. All right, friends. It's time to continue our journey. To continue the production of our piece here. We got the pauldrons done last night. We're going to be able to jump into the tail and the hair today. Really need to rummage through the lights today too. See if we have what we need. Maybe we can start with that. It's a fiber optic, thicker fiber optic. Not sure what this one is. Okay, that's those are those rope lights that we used on the dragon. Red. There's a few random ones we need to test. Hey, Eki. Welcome. Yeah, we're gonna have to test these, see what they are. $550 miles yesterday. Wow, that's quite a drive. The longest I've done in one day is about 1,000 miles. That's a long day. We need a plug-in to be able to test these. Hopefully we have a plug-in. We have a battery one. I have a feeling we're not going to have a plug-in. Well, then we need to order. We must order. There's one more place I can check. No, it doesn't look like it. Let me order this right away because we'll be doing the wings or the lights next week. So hopefully we can get it here in time. Speaking of ordering, get your supplies for the pirate skeleton soon. Soon, yes. Very soon. Let's see. right after I get back from Germany again. Oh, yeah. Maybe not that soon. Jeez. What, are you gonna rush? Wires, switches, and more. I think 12-volt adapter is what we normally do. One amp. Still sick. A little bit better. We're trying to determine if the cause of her sickness is just being sick or if there's actually something in the house like mold or something. So we're trying to troubleshoot that. We think we found she and isolated. We think we found the potential source if it is mold related. We had some potted plants that were overwatered during the trip. That I disposed of this morning, so hopefully that was the key. Or she's just regular sick and then she just gets better and then everything's fine. It is, yeah. Okay. Please choose the following. Switch. Oh. Switch. Oh no. Oh, that's right. Sold out. Okay. That's a problem. They sold out of all of the power adapters. Well, shoot. I'm gonna have to buy from somebody else. Okay, let's see here. You know what? I'll research that later. We don't need to deal with that right now. Let's get to work. We need to cut this now that it's been baked in an angular way. I Hi, Seb. Hey, thanks a lot, Samson. How you doing, brother? Glassing away. Much better.
noble ally, please accept these treasures as a gift for your unwavering service to the kingdom.
Manimal Mother, thank you for the 38 months. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thanks for sticking with me, supporting what I do. Eye of Newt. When your steps falter, remember, even the strongest knight learned first to stumble. There you go. It was good. I'm glad to be back, but it was very good. Always a wonderful time with family. Precious time with loved ones. Hey, how you doing, Corvic? Hey, Tori. Hey, thank you. Welcome. Ah, nice. Okay. It's a similar feature going on at the top here. Let's paint this with C1 separator so we can duplicate it. Yeah, we gotta cut these two. All right. So, I wonder if I do have a 9-volt battery somewhere so we can at least start test fitting the lights. Hello. Hummingbird. Something there. Oh, look at that. I found one. I knew I probably had another one laying around here somewhere. Plug-in. You have a plug. I just need the power adapter. These ones are 3 volt. Let me go get the 12 volt. I'm pretty sure it's in the other room. Be right back. Okay, so now we can test. Now we can get some lights going here. The reason I want to get the lights going now is because the hair is going to house the lighting that's in the head. So it'd be helpful to Dremel into the head and get that all figured out before we approach the hair. Success. Now we can test these lights that don't have a bag. Not these ones. This is switch. Battery switch. That's orange. Which hello, Lindy Lorna. Put this battery switch in here. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Warm white. This one we do need. Orange. Can't see. What about this one? That's a cool, it's like an ice blue. Do I have ice blue bag? Red. Oh, that's, who knows what's in there. Side glow fiber optics. Could just take that out. But this. Micro black switches. Fiber optics. Cool white. I mean, I guess it's actually more of like a blue. Do I have one for blue? Warm white. Orange. More oranges. We got a lot of oranges. Red. Ice blue. That's actually the one right there. Let's see what these. Oh, that's an ice blue too. Looks like we got a splitter. Oh no, this is some sort of rope light. That could probably be used for the base, to be honest. It's got that warm white color. Guessing these are probably the same. That's cool white. Cool white and regular white. Let's see what this last one is.
Closely, traveler, to what I say. Twitch Prime does not even cost a dime.
Hey! Me as hell. Me as hell. Thank you so much for the support. Welcome. Oh, it's orange. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Welcome to the cnotbusch kingdom. Okay, well, and this is just a separator. Just hope these ones that said warm white are actually warm white. Ice blue. Red. Warm white. That one's empty. Thought there was another one that said warm white that had some in there. Oh yeah. 2. You only need 1 for now. Probably would want 3 total, 1 for the head and 1 for each of the arms. That's the color. All right, now we're getting somewhere. Ah. Go through this big mix bag at some point. That's for future me to deal with. She's not feeling better today. That's okay. Give it time. Okay, I'm actually ready to continue now. Let's go in the garbage. So we have to drill into the back of her head and then Dremel out an area for us to work. Need a pen. All my pens have gone missing. Like a window like this. Let's get a bigger drill bit. Oh. Yeah, that size should be good. Yeah, you can feel when you drill through when you drill through cast clay, you can feel the drill bit moving under the surface before it comes through. So just go very slow with the drill and then put your fingers kind of in the way. Also, I have a better sense of aim when my finger is on the other side. I don't know. Just gotta be careful not to, just don't let the drill go real fast, and that's perfectly fine to do. Need a tape. Green tape will work. Okay, so right here. Piece of tape will just let us know to not go further than that. Oh. That'll put us at about right there. Let's see here. See if we hit the mark. Yeah. Not quite. Let's drill the other side. Then we'll just start hollowing out the Dremel tool. All right, let's see. Oh, not on that one either. Do we dare travel a bit further down the canal? Perhaps. Maybe like just a smidge more. Dabicus Maximus, say thank you. Thank you very much. Nice little Voldemort face on the back of the head. It wasn't holy magic after all. Great, nice job here. Dang duct tape. Okay. Now we're just gonna carefully go a little bit further. And hopefully we're trying to hit the back side of this translucent material. Once we hit that, then we're good. The light will kind of permeate after that. Okay, so I was able to feel a little bit of seismic activity going on here, which means we're pretty close. And then I think the sawdust coming out of the drill bit looked like the translucent. So let's see here. Yeah, see. Not totally, but you can see we've at least entered the space we need to. There might just be some... probably just needs to go over now, so... Depth is good, though. Okay, so let's do the same on the other side here. Hey, how you doing, Zambies? That's right. All right. Coffee down, to-do list to go. Get to work. Let's see. Let's see if this worked. Ah, yeah, see? So not quite lined up yet, but at least really close. We're in the translucent material, so now we're gonna work it with the Dremel from here. And we'll kind of bore into this box area and just kind of work our way down. We know where the safe depth is because of these holes, so let us prepare the Dremel tool. A nice bit. This can work. Maybe something like this. Just grab a few.
Noble ally, please accept
Mr.
these treasures as a
Bandito.
gift for your unwavering service to the kingdom.
Why, thank you very much there, Mr. Bandito. 86 months. Glad to be home, man. Thank you very much for your support. Thank you very much. Let's, what happened to our music? '86. Oh, I love Potion. How lovely. Every shadow is proof that light has not abandoned you. So if you can no longer see any shadows, then you're on your own, buddy. Yeah, the only time I've seen a real pitch blackness recently is actually in Germany at Oma's house. In Germany, they don't have like blinds and drapes. They have what's called Rollladen, which is like these like garage door blinds that like come down and they get completely pitch black, like it's like a solid wall almost. And waking up in the middle of the night in a house that's totally like closed off Rollladen style, it's like can't even get a little bit of sense of where you're at. It's always so surreal whenever that happened. Okay, let's this one. We'll use this one here. We got some glasses. And we're just gonna carefully start extracting material here. Very carefully. Oh, nice, Luna. All right, here we go. AI brain module, yeah, kind of. We'll be very careful in our approach here. I think we're doing okay. Be nice if I could have this light held. I wonder. Good piece of tape. More hands, yeah. Or more tape. Tape is just an extension of hands. It holds things for your hands. All right. Upgraded the tool. Aladini. Hey. Thank you for the biddies. She's getting big. Big and smart. Am I going for 2? No, not particularly. I suppose if it happens, it happens, but it's hard enough to keep up with 1. And we're getting closer. This is the hard part. As someone who has 2 facts, yeah. Imagine having 12. I would argue the time when people used to have 12 kids, it was easier to have 12 kids. Financially, you know? You could have one parent working full-time and afford everything that you needed to raise, 5+. Now both have to work full-time and still not enough to raise 1. Not for everybody, but definitely there's definitely a shift there. Let me go get some coffee, and then we're gonna hit this again, and we're gonna be very slow and careful not to punch through the face. That would be not fun. All right, I'll be right back. Okay. Emma's been working on a diorama very diligently. It's a whole scene that she wants to do a deep resin pour for these sea critters that she made. So looks like I'll be doing a deep resin pour with her this evening or afternoon. Should be interesting. We'll show you the results once it's done. She did a really good job. She made a bunch of little ocean critters, turtle, octopus. They do look really nice. Okay, so let me see if I have any non-tinted safety glasses. I need all the vision I can get here. I don't want to mess this up. I had a pair over here. Maybe not. Maybe I'll have to use safety squints instead. Just put on some safety squints. Since it's not really heavy grumbling anyways. Yeah, we'll roll with some safety squints. OSHA certified safety squints, of course. I think I donated my clear pair for garden work. All right, here we go. Okay, let's see how we're doing here. Just have to keep doing this and then checking. Not quite close enough. Oh, it's getting scary. It's still a good distance, though. Okay. Hey, how you doing, Circuit? Hey, Captain. Here we go. Let's continue. Slow and steady wins this race. Okay, we're getting closer. I'm gonna go take the garbage out real quick. Today's garbage day. I'm almost wondering if it'd be better to drill a tiny hole through the front to guide the way, and then just fill that hole with translucent clay, since we're going to be baking it again anyways. It's a tempting thought. It's a tempting thought. I might do it. Because then at least we know a little bit more information and know exactly where we need to be going, which direction we need to be going. It's like the problem isn't drilling through to the front of the face, it's where we drill through to the front of the face that would be a pain in the butt. If I just beat it to the punch and drill a little tiny drill bit hole through the front of the eye to the back, I can see exactly where the bit needs to go. And then we just refill the eye hole with with more translucent clay. Best through the nose. Yes. Yeah, that would be not good. All right, I'll be right back. Okay. So the risk of drilling through the front and refilling it with clay, refilling the hole. So the risk is that there's a distinguishable difference between the clay that was already there and then the clay that fills the hole. You know, that we'll be able to see some sort of a seam or something. That would be the only. So in that case, then the whole eye itself would have to be removed and redone. And yeah, I don't really want to do that. So let's just, I'm wondering if next time I do a face like this, we do this part before we, at the very early stage. Because when we sculpted the face plate, we could have flipped it over and Dremeled that part out real quick. Then continue sculpting the head. What about doing the inner part of the eye so it's closer to the nose? You could use the pupil for the. Yeah, I was thinking that too. That if we will drill the small hole, we drill it wherever the pupil would be, and then if there is a difference, it would just read as the pupil of the eye. I actually kind of like that idea. Maybe we will do that. Let's get a really teeny tiny drill bit. Let's do it. I just think it'll take less time to do it this way. It's not the most efficient approach to this. I definitely think the best way moving forward with stuff like this in the future is that we do it all, we set it all up in the early stages of the face creation. So later when we actually cut open the back of the head, it's like the tunnels are already dug, essentially. Whether that's through like a metal tube that would fit the light or something like that. Some sort of like pre-done thing. This is a pretty tiny drill bit here. All right, we're going for it. Do Draenei have pupils? Well, this one's gonna have some, maybe. I think if the hole is small enough, yeah, man, there's a risk here. We sure we want to do this? I think so. We must pioneer, we must explore the new frontier, whatever the cost. Okay, so now we can Dremel and we can know where did that come out at? Let's see. a bit out. Worst case scenario, if this doesn't work, we just have to remove the eye and replace it. But I think it'll work. Let's see. Kind of carefully carve the eye out and just add fresh clay. Of course. Let me get a small wire or something. Okay, yes. So I actually was right on track. It's just a lot more material there than I expected. Okay. So now we continue with the dremeling. Hey, what's up, Lori? Can you have one of those sharp thingies that you hammer a bit to make a guide hole? Wait. Well, basically, so when I sculpted the face, it was on a piece of wood with the flat back of the face. The whole head wasn't made. So what would be smart is after the face is done to flip it over and just easily Dremel that out there. Then continue to sculpt the head. And then later, when I drill in through the back, I'll reach this cavity that's on the back of the face. It gives it like a buffer zone, like a safe buffer zone where it's like all I gotta do is reach that kind of pocket that I created. That would be easier. Yeah, the hair is going to be detachable, and that's going to have access to this area where the lights will be. So replacing them will be possible. It's the same with the lights here on the wrists. We have these little wrist hatches. Oh, wait, that's this one. So those will be magnetic on there, and the light will be in there, and then there'll be fiber optic going to the actual destination. So it could be replaced. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Let's see where we're at here. Okay, right there. Just a smidge bit more, and then this eye will be done. Blizzard should sponsor me. I wouldn't say no to it, but I don't think so. Not sure that's... They're not quite the humble mom and pop business. What benefit do I have to give to a corporate conglomerate? Maybe some promotion, but does a company like Blizzard need promotion? I don't know. I think that's good. That's a good level. Okay, let's drill in the other guideline here. Business is never really charitable. It's always, good business is mutual. Everybody's getting something out of it, right? I'm not sure what Blizzard would have to gain from throwing money at someone like me. Oh, look how far over I had to go on this one. It's all the way on the side there. Okay. Okay, let's see. Oh, that one's brighter. Oh, wait, there's a bunch of dust in the way. There we go. That's about the same. Mission accomplished. Okay, so then we are going to fill those holes with translucent clay again. She also has... There's a light on her kind of tiara here. Let's see. Different angle. It's like right here. We'll just drill a small hole. It's really tiny, and I think once we fill it, it'll be completely gone. Interesting, yeah, I agree. I definitely agree with the watching fire burn. It never gets old. Yeah, very interesting. Watching a thunderstorm, I guess that is water flowing, right? Very true. These deep-rooted human instincts we have. Okay. So when you figure out which size fiber optic cable we're going to use for the glow in the middle of the head, then we could just drill a hole that's the same diameter. Did I drop? Yes, I did. Is this side-lit fiber optic? Hello, Bomb. How you doing? Yeah, this is the side-lit fiber optic stuff. So this is side glow fiber optics. 1.5 millimeters. This stuff's the end light stuff. Yeah, I can get it. I think that's probably the right size. Let's cut us a piece. Okay, we need a drill bit this size. Might be the winner right there. Looks a little bit bigger than that one. That's probably too big. That might be the winner. It's, I mean, LED lights don't really produce a lot of heat, so not enough to affect fiber optics. Definitely not. I think the fiber optics can technically survive even the baking process, although I don't mess with that. I have to experiment more with that because I've had this thought of running fiber optics in the clay and then baking it, almost like this is basically a channel for light. It delivers the light without losing the value of the light. It's basically how the nicest internet we have works. It's instead of using a signal on a wire, it's using light on a wire. So it's definitely able to withstand any sort of heat the fiber or the LEDs are giving off. Okay. I want to drill this into there's like a tiara that has a same color light as the eyes. It's glowing right in the middle here. This is where we're gonna run this. We're just gonna should be probably right about here.
And brave hero, your labor has borne fruit. Enjoy these goods as a reward for your dedication.
Hey, Savage Dad, tier 3 sub. Oh no, not the forward. Oh yes. The deed is done. Thank you very much for the above and beyond support, Dad. Savage Dad. I appreciate it, man. Seriously. Thank you very kindly. 15 months. Thanks for sticking with me, supporting my work. Thank you very much. Wolfman, clean, healthy hair, frog's breath, or eclipse. Make your choice. Wolfman. Let's see what it says here. A candle loses nothing. Oh, a candle loses nothing by lighting another. So too does kindness endure. That's true. A candle loses nothing by lighting another. So too does kindness endure. Costs nothing to be kind to another person, but can mean everything. This is true. That'll go right into the tiara that we'll sculpt later. Have a nice little light source. Okay, good. That's all we needed to do, so we can actually continue sculpting the hair. But we need need to plan this out. We want to make at least the back part of the hair detachable. Maybe with some magnets. I could see maybe like 3 magnets. One here. One here. One over here. And then it may be the detachable part kind of comes up like this. It's like the hair on the back of the head, almost. And then this hair will be permanently attached so we can get a nice seamless fit there. The tiara will be sculpted here. We'll make the tiara part after the hair, and we'll make it detachable, and then we'll permanently attach it after we kind of fit all the lighting and do the painting. Let me just see the hairdo. Ah, yes, actually perfect. So she actually has the hair that kind of comes down. She's got, it's like a little ponytail up top here that goes like this. And then this can be the hair on the back of the neck that just kind of flows downwards. I'm just wondering if we should maybe sculpt that first. This is the wires for the lights in the head. We will have to Dremel a little channel to hide those. Maybe I'll do that now. Can make it so the hair covers that up. Okay. Tremoling again. Oh, yeah, sorry. No, the tail will not be the light switch, but that would be funny, wouldn't it? I wonder where my magnet's at. I'm wondering if it'd be smart to kind of pre-drill the spots where the magnets will go so we can easily have an easier time matching it up later. I must find them first. I have no idea where I put them. One of these boxes. Oh, there's some. Not sure those are the right size though. Pretty big. Trepanation, what's that? I mean, that would definitely fit. Oh, let's be careful when we set that down. Letting the demons out of the skull through holes. Oh, yes. Yes, definitely. The demons are out. Successful operation. Guess we could use these larger ones. I should order some smaller magnets today. Some are too big. Oh. All right, we'll just deal with the magnets later, and I'll order some smaller ones. We need them for the wrist covers anyways. To order lights and I have to order magnets. Okay, I think our next step is to either do the tail or the hair. Let's take this hand out now that it's cooled down here. That's a snug fit. It's also because the wire's going through here. It's not supposed to go through there. Let me clean up this debris field here. WS2812B LEDs. Never heard of those. Are they like the multicolored ones that you can kind of program and stuff? Okay, so I think what would be smart is to do. They're teeny tiny. Okay, interesting. I'll write that down and investigate. My notepad here. Okay, so we're going to paint C1 separator on the area we want the hair to be detachable. We're going to do this the hair we're going to do in 2 parts. 2 pieces. Paint it all over this stuff here. Wherever we think the hair might lay. Also in here, just in case. Her hair can go to mid-back, so... Maybe a little bit on the horns here, too. Now this will be like she's got like a hair pulled back and it's like a top, like a ponytail, but it's like up top here. And then there's like the hair that's on the back of the head that kind of flows down. It's like a separate entity. So we're going to use that natural seam line of the hair at the top with the ponytail to kind of create the separation. So first we're going to sculpt this part, bake it, and then we do the top part, bake it again, and then we'll do the tiara and the tail. Okay. Should be good. Just let that dry and we'll do another coat. While that dries, let's switch over to oh, you know what? This, I think, needs a second coat as well. I'm going to duplicate this piece. And then we're going to do the last step on the weapon. output, which is very similar to what we have here, but it's up here. Longer. Okay, let's cut some wire here. Grab that tiny drill bit. This one right here. All right, now I'll run those armature wires here. Jeez. A bit of a tight fit. So that might be all the way in. Okay, so now let's do a little dollop of steel stick right at the base to kind of hold these all together. And we'll position them, cover with clay glue, and bake. Just a tiny piece here. Let that harden. And while that's drying and hardening, I'm going to go get some coffee. I'll be right back. All right. Fresh coffee. Thank you, Debicus. We got a lot more new stuff too. We'll be updating the our Be Right Back reel at some point in the future, and putting all the new work on there. In the meantime, you can see it over on my website, cnotbusch.com. Okay, so this is dried. We're going to duplicate this piece. So I'm going to basically take some clay here. What's up, coffee? And I'm going to smoosh it on this piece. And then that will get baked. And that will give us a nice little indentation.
Closely, traveler, to what I say. Twitch Prime does not even cost a dime.
Barbarian, every month is worth it, you say. Hey, thank you so much. I hope so. Thank you for voting me into existence with your subscription, Barbarian. Where we place our dollars are like little votes of existence. Thank you for your vote. For 41 months. Appreciate it. Okay, that will go in the oven. How's this looking? Should be hardened by now. Yep. Okay, we need to bend these into shape. That's the tricky part. A very unpopular opinion there, Sarab. You must be a nerd. What do you know, nerd? Okay, that's that one didn't really. That one's a little bit loose. He spelled internet wrong. Nice. Okay, let me get this little curve here. Let's not get carried away here. That's quite a bold claim, actually. It's like when somebody says they can claim a certain food as their favorite. Do they really? Are they really? Have they tried all the foods that exist in the world? And they've boiled it down to like one particular meal stands above the rest in superiority? Or is it just a thing that they say? Just can't wrap my mind around it. Beer, next question. Very good, very good. Hey, thanks, Kitsu. My lovely wife is the curator of our music. That's good, Sarah. Actually, I'm undergoing a bit of a beer fast myself. It's good to fast from such things. Have to keep those Germany trips in balance, after all. Germans do not have bad taste, that's for sure. They are a people of good taste and good quality, and expect nothing less. Ooh, I don't want to fly. Maybe even a smidge bit shorter. Sweet. Just a smidge shorter. That's how we like it here, pattern. Okay. Now, you know what? I wonder if we should use a thicker, let's use a thicker liquid medium. Be a good time for it. Let's see. Flex flow, firm effects. Do we have an open one? Here's the flex flow. Stretch effects, firm effects. I feel like I should have an open one somewhere. I guess we'll try the flex flow, see if that will do the trick. We'll run more, huh? Interesting. I'm just going to use the heat gun here, I think. Have to do one at a time here. This is like a liquefied polymer clay. Let's use the heat gun. Okay, it did get pretty flowy. Once it goes clear, then you know it's cured. Once it goes black, then you know it's burned. That works out pretty good. Just put the heat gun on high setting and just keep it moving. More. All right, very good. That should hold them steady and also give the clay something more to hold on to. So we can actually sculpt the shape here. A little bit of clay glue. Let's check on her head here. Oh yeah, that's dry. Let's do the second coat. Oops. That can dry. How will you support the hair where the hole is while sculpting? We could backfill it with some foil or something. Might do that, just smush some tin foil in there so it doesn't go so deep, you know. Which part of the process do I enjoy the most? Probably the kind of the detailing and accessorizing step. So after you build your armature, then you fill out the general proportions of the character. Then there's like a step where you're going kind of section by section doing the details and stuff. I always find that to be nice because technically the hard part is done. You know, the proportioning and general shape of the character is the hardest part. You know, and that's the make or break of a project. So it's a little bit more laxed when you get to the detailing stage. More of a calm process. Thanks, pattern. Oh yeah, no worries. My wife actually, I do painting, but my wife does a lot of the painting as well. She'll be painting this piece. I'm pretty sure. Just a little heads up, folks, on Fridays, if you don't know, we do something called Troll Heads here, where I take commissions for character heads. Can be any sort of character. It could be based on a prompt or an existing character or a likeness. And it's just a fun. I do 4 a week. We sculpt them and paint them. And they come in a nice wizardy style gift box with a little certificate of authenticity. It's Friday at 11 a.m. Central Time. Could be a great gift for the upcoming holiday season or just an addition to your collection. So, yeah. Don't miss out. Don't miss out. Once again, that's Friday, 11 a.m. Central. It's kind of first come, first serve. I charge $75 for a painted head and $50 for an unpainted. Those are the two choices. So, bring your challenges. Make me work a little, yeah. Okay, so this part comes out just a bit. This is called Cos clay. It's similar to Sculpey. It's a polymer clay, but the difference is the finished result is flexible like rubber. See that? It has a bend to it. shatterproof. So with Sculpey, you know, these fingers would break if you try to bend them. So it's very tough material. It's like Sculpey, except a million times better. It has all the positives that Sculpey has, but shares none of the negatives. It actually doesn't. I don't think they flex enough for the paint to cause like fracturing to happen in the paint. It's not like a silicone. It's, you know, it still holds its shape quite well. It just can take a hit and be bent, you know. I had a test piece that we bent a lot and had no issues with the painting. It's also yeah, it's not there. It's not a feature for you to sit there and bend it a million times over and over again. It's just a feature for you can bump into it and not break it, or ship things without any issues, you know, stuff like that. It's like just because it can bend doesn't mean you should bend it or throw it around like a football. Although you could. But yeah, I haven't noticed any sort of issues with paint. The paint really adheres well to this material because it's pretty porous. Acrylic paint and polymer clay they bond to each other really nicely. That's why you don't need a primer. What type of most of the work and hard for some detail? Would I recommend medium for most of the work and hard for some detail? If you're just starting with cast clay, just start with hard extra to get the extra firm, and just use that for everything, and then kind of decide from there if you want to get anything softer. That's my recommendation. There you go. When I made this transition from Sculpey to Cosplay, I did the same thing. Just use your Sculpey for like the thicker, broader areas, and then use Cosplay for the delicate, fingers and delicate parts. That's true. I mean, you don't really paint heavy coats. Also, I'm sure it depends on the brand of paint you use. I use Reaper Miniatures paints, which have a very durable finish. I have the same experience with Vallejo. Some of them are really good, and then some are not very good with coverage and stuff. That's kind of my biggest kind of pet peeve, I think, with paint is that it just covers in one layer. I don't like having to do multi-layer painting just to cover, No. I had to bug them because they were supposed to send me some, but I didn't get any while I was gone, so. For the beta sample. I know they plan to kickstart it, so we'll just be kind of keeping your eyes and ears open for the Kickstarter. Army painter. I use some army painter colors and I really like them. Their quick shades are really, really awesome. They're more for like doing like washes and stuff though, not like solid color. Hello, Fee. How do you do? Hey, Frothy. Oh yeah, pulling the trigger. Very good. That's more like a waxy type clay, right? It has like a really hard waxy finish. I've always heard of it. I never played around with it before. Super hard no armature. Yeah, okay. We'll definitely get some extra firm because you're gonna have a big adjustment to working with a softer medium. Just be aware. Oh, there you go. Yeah, you'll do fine. You just have to be aware that there'll be an adjustment period where you're probably not going to like it initially because of the change of what you're used to. But you just got to kind of get over the hump where you start getting used to it. Oops. There you go. Smart move. I don't. I don't think so. That's one of those subject matters I haven't really touched yet. Just never really had any commissioning interest. I think it's also because there's so much Star Wars collectibles available. Yeah, that like for someone to go kind of out of the way of all that stuff to get something custom made, you know, you're usually it's because they can't find something that they really want, you know, that they need to get it custom made. Or they're just not happy with the selection that's available, but there's a lot of good Star Wars stuff. A very well explored thing. And yeah, Luke's hand. Frodo's finger, Luke's hand. What other severed limbs is there? What's that guy? What's that guy's name from the guy with the chainsaw hand? Anakin's limbs. Oh man, all of them. Here we go. Darth Maul's legs. Darth Maul's legs. Now that would be a cool one to do. I don't know if you ever saw, but I think it was in the cartoon Clone Wars where Darth Maul actually survives and becomes like this like cyborg spider guy. He has like a lower body spider limbs. Robotic spider limbs, and he's just like super next level. Ash's hand. Trade legs Maul, yeah. That'd be cool to do. I don't think I've ever seen a piece like that before. Of course I survived. Chandler lost a toe in Friends, if that counts. Chandler's toe. I suppose. He's such an awesome character design, they killed him off right away. Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, if you haven't seen it, it's actually pretty cool. Let me pull it up really quick. What do we call it? Spider Mall? Darth Maul. Oh, there are statues. It's actually pretty cool. Oh yeah, okay. Sold out. This is kind of what he looks like. Deal. See? And then his like horns are like longer, and I mean that's the cool Darth Maul right there. Even more powerful than before. But yeah, see here's another example of they did indeed come out. There's 400 of them, made in China, sold out. Oh, really, Scorch? I didn't notice that. Or maybe she's the same race as Darth Maul with the horns. Zabrak. Oh, I see. Interesting. Well, it's just like General Grievous is one of the coolest characters, but in the movies you don't really see him in his full epicness unless you watch the animated series. Then you get to see General Grievous really kicking butt. In the movie, he's already like critically damaged, so. Basically, he already took like a critical hit before the movies even start in the Clone Wars. Before then, he was slaying Jedi left and right. No force needed. Yeah, I remember when that character came out. That was one of my favorites. The concept art for Grievous before he was a cyborg is cool. His backstory is general. Oh yeah, I have to. I've never really looked into his backstory. Mace Windu, yeah, he crushed his heart cavity. Mace Windu too. He was really epic in the Clone Wars. So the animated series was animated by the same guy who the same people that make Samurai Jack. And I love that style with just the quiet ambiance and the sound effects and the way they did it. Man, it was so cool. Yeah, I think they came out with a digital animated one. I never really watched that, but I really liked the cartoon animated one. I think I seen it, Dimwicket. Doesn't he end up becoming kind of like a good guy by the end, almost? The ending of the Clone Wars was the peak of Star Wars. It was pretty exciting when they came out with all the Clone Wars stuff. I remember. You had that to look forward to, and I think around the same time, wasn't it, Lord of the Rings? Star Wars and Lord of the Rings to look forward to. The next episode of, or the next movie. Now what do we got? Shows. We do have some good shows. What do I have to say? And Matrix. Yeah. Let's see. I'm excited for more of the live action One Piece. More like fart wars, am I right? Oh my goodness. Melon, I think you and Mr. Seb are cut from the same cloth. Am I right? You guys are probably brothers. Actually, you probably are, Seb. Just trolling us with another account. Watermelon is Seb. Scorpio Seb. Actually, like 30% of the chat is Seb. Just messing around. All these characters I thought I knew, they're all the same person. Alright, we're getting pretty close on this. We're gonna have to. I have a meeting to run off to. So we're gonna have to end there. Not bad. Almost finished. Once we get these spikes done, we'll bake it, lock it in. The weapon's finished, and then we got the light work finished, and we'll start sculpting the hair or the tail this evening. I'm not sure which one. I could see the tail kind of getting in the way, so let's do the hair first and then do the tail at the end. I'll also bake this so we can duplicate this part here. So, all right. I'll be back on this evening, folks. 6 p.m. Central Time. We're doing good. Good progress. What's today? Today's Wednesday, right? Yeah. Today's Wednesday, so that means we got this evening, all day Thursday, and a little bit of Friday to hopefully get the hair and the tail wrapped up, which means next week we'll be doing the base and implementing the lights, and then we'll be done. It can be sent off to the painting department. So, yeah. I think, we'll have to figure out if we want to make the character detachable from the base. It would make life a little easier if we did that. So, we probably will. But that means we have to make a little plug for the lights to plug in, so. Are you going to attempt any of the floaty bits or the icy energy stuff on top of the staff? No, I don't think so. I ruled it out. That it's just one of those things we had to cut. This floating ethereal ice is not easy to do. The way we would have to do it is putting some sort of a light there, which means we would have had to have run lighting through this, and it just infinitely complicates this project. So we don't have the time and budget to do that. So there'll be enough lit elements on this project. Maybe the spheres, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if there's a way we can make those spheres look like they're floating. Maybe by hiding the little piece of wire holding it in place with like smoke or something, like a cotton, maybe. I could see that working. And then the ice hanging from the staff we can do with some mixed media, maybe UV resin or something after it's painted. So, but anyways, we leave. Yeah, we leave, and I got a meeting to run off to, so let me get out of here. Yeah, maybe we could do some cotton shenanigans on top of the staff to show like at least a sign of that effect. If it looks good. If it doesn't look good, we just won't do it. We'll leave it out. Where's that 1 more hour button? We should bring back channel points at some point. Someday. I'm gonna drop you guys off with Ethan. No, not Ethan. No, we're gonna do. Reaper Miniatures. That's what we're gonna do. Let's go raid. I'll be back on 6 p.m. Central Time tonight. If I don't see you then, I'll see you tomorrow morning. All right. Till next time, everybody. Bye-bye.